Hello there, it's Ange, and this week we are doing a time to talk, and it is time to talk food allergies. Now, I was diagnosed with having a nut allergy when I was in year 9. For those that aren't in the UK, that is 13 to 14 years old. And how I was diagnosed was I had a massive allergic reaction to the dessert in the school dinners. So I had a load of patch testing done, and it came back that I was allergic to nuts and coconut and various other things. And this is something that the UK just does not seem to take seriously. Now I'll give you an example. I used to do martial arts, as some of you may know, and occasionally that meant that I would be flying abroad. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure what happened in this particular instance, but whether my tutor had informed the airline when he was booking the tickets or not is still a mystery, but they served peanuts on the flight. Yeah, not good when you can go into anaphylactic shock from the smell of peanuts. At least that's how severe it was for me at the time. Now, luckily, it had a happy ending. I'm still here. I'm okay. But when I approached him afterwards, he was like, "Oh, well, you know, it's not that bad." Another incident was at a previous job, and I've had employers who have been absolutely brilliant about this. One being the NHS, who as soon as they found out I had a peanut allergy were just like, right, absolutely no peanuts on the department at all. Signs went up everywhere. Like, the physios were literally checking patients before they went back to the reception desk where I was. You know, brilliant. Another incident, I worked in an office in a dead-end job, and this was probably the final nail in the coffin. I had an allergic reaction at work because I'd walked into the lunchroom and somebody had brought peanut butter in, despite people being well aware that there was a nut allergy sufferer on site. I pushed my boss afterwards, after the whole incident report and everything, because on another occasion I did actually have to be sent home because of, well, you'll understand why in a minute. They were like, "Okay, so what do you want us to do about it?" I was like, other jobs have made it as part of the Equalities Act, you know, the disability discrimination, just said, you know, peanuts not allowed. They weren't willing to do that. It became a whole thing, and I lost a lot of faith in that workplace. Now, I'm not proposing that all workplaces, you know, suddenly ban peanuts or strawberries or sesame or whatever things people are allergic to, but the first aider at that job, who was also my boss, didn't seem to understand that, you know, what anaphylactic shock was, how serious it was. You know, she just thought allergies caused people to have a rash and that it went away. Which is quite worrying, considering that she's the first aider. Her response was, "Well, you have an EpiPen." So, the NHS classes allergies in 3 categories. They are mild and severe and moderate. Now, mild and moderate, they will not issue an EpiPen for. This is something that workplaces and the public in general don't seem to understand. Mild and moderate, they will only issue antihistamines for. It is only people with severe allergies that they will issue what used to be known as an EpiPen. It's now like, injectable adrenaline. Yeah, please understand when people say they have an allergy, you know, don't be a dick about it and go, well, where's your EpiPen? It's not that bad then. Actually, yeah, I have a moderate allergy to a whole lot of foods. I'm not going to get into it. And for me, it includes a rash coming across my face that will eventually turn into hives. My mouth will itch, my face will swell up, and that swelling, if it's not treated soon enough and I'm not removed from the allergen, in the case of peanuts, it can get to the point where it will close my throat up. And then we have serious problems, and that's when we need the EpiPens. But and another thing that people don't seem to realise is that allergies can be delayed. Now, with peanuts and coconut, I tend to know pretty much straight away, oops, I've ate something I shouldn't have, I need to take an antihistamine. With other foods, it can take 20 minutes before a reaction starts. So that's, another thing that I wish people were aware of. And despite lots and lots of research being done, there is no cure for allergies. You can be desensitized to them to a point, but there is no cure. Let's just get that straight. They're working on it, but there's no cure. And for those that like to make the joke, especially men, oh, I better not come too near because I have really big nuts, you're not funny. I've heard that one like 50,000 times. It wasn't funny the first time, and it's not funny now. Anyhow, I'm going to leave a link to some resources below if you are unfortunate to have a food allergy or just want more information. I will go in more depth, but as you might be able to tell, my throat is not at its best today. So yeah, I've been Ange, and I will see you next time. Bye.